Hello and welcome to Japanese craft beer reviews, and today we're going to begin a series of 11 beers from Y Market. And Y Market Brewing is in Nagoya, Japan, right in the center of the country. And they started in 2014. There was a lot of buzz when they opened up at first. And in fact, in 2014, they were the RateBeer Best New Brewery or New Brewer in Japan. And so there was a lot of interest in them. They were making really interesting beers, and they haven't stopped since then. And they put out a lot of beers, many different types of beers. The brewer is kind of adventurous. His name is Kachi Makoto, and he had worked for Kisoji Beer in Nagano Prefecture before branching out on his own. And he soon hired another fairly well-known brewer in Japan named Nakanishi, who came out of Isekadoya in Mie Prefecture. And together they've crafted quite a lineup of beers. They're always putting out new things. And the name Y Market comes from the location of their original brew house, which was in Yanagi Bashi Market in Nagoya. And but they have opened up a new brewery, their Nishi or West Brewery, and it's a larger system, and so apparently they're able to do a lot more nowadays. The beer we're going to look at, 11 beers we're going to look at. You can see the picture at the beginning, and these are all more or less fairly recent beers from them, and we're going to look at them in order of alcohol percentage. So we'll start with a very light American Session IPL, and that will be up next. So let's look at these interesting beers from Y Market. And we are now going to look at a fourth beer from Y Market, and this is 4 out of a series of 11 that we're looking at. And this one is an American Pale Ale, but it's a single hop one. It's called Y Market. In Japanese, it's called Ki Sope Citra Singuru, and on their website they call it American Pale Ale Citra Single. They have another beer called the Ki Sope, and I wasn't quite sure what that meant, and I talked with a friend who knows better, and the head brewer worked at Kisoji Brewery in Nagano Prefecture before he started up at Y Market, and so the Ki So is apparently for Kisoji, and the Pei for Pale Ale. So, but this one is a different animal. It's a single hop Citra hop ale, and it's 5.5%, 36.36 IBUs. Y Market likes to specify their IBUs to the second decimal point. And so it's a pale ale and single hopped with Citra, which is one of the most popular hops of the last 5-10 years, perhaps. And on RateBeer, this one is completely new, so it doesn't have any ratings at all. On Untapped, it has 25 ratings, and the average is 3.67, so pretty high. Let's give this one a go, shall we? Y Market American Pale Ale Citra Single, Ki Sope Citra Single. Okay, so it's sort of a medium dark, light orange copper color with a big fat finger of off-white head. Okay, and put it through the light, see what we get. It is quite hazy. Not quite, but certainly hazy. It's not crystal clear to look through. All right, and the aroma. All right. If you know what Citra hops are, this definitely has it. This is what it is. One of the descriptors for Citra hops is cat piss. And if you have a cat like I do, it's a familiar smell. Yeah, so kind of sharp, tart sort of, almost feral sort of aroma to it. And again, Citra comes through. It's got some caramel, certainly. I guess we're getting some kind of esters from the yeast, perhaps. Not a lot, but it's certainly there. Citra is a beautiful hop, but I'm not sure it should be a single hop. Okay, in any case, this is a mild caramel sort of tone to it. The citrus and Citra really stand out, though. Basically, it's like a kind of overripe grapefruit sort of note. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. I think certain hops probably are better as a blend or a mix. And Citra, of course, came out and was right away was employed in lots of IPAs, you know, for its sharp character. Interesting, nice, but I think Citra should probably be blended with something else, maybe Cascade or you know, maybe Simcoe or something like that. But it's interesting if you want to know what Citra hops smell like after they've been used in a beer, or taste like after they've been put into a beer. This would be a beer for you to try for sure. Again, it's called Wine Market American Pale Ale. In Japanese, here you see it says Ki Sope Citra Singuru, which means Citra single hop. And so give it a go if you think you want to, and let me know what you think. You know, tell me what you think about it, and so leave me a comment, and I will reply. And please do subscribe to the channel. We're looking at lots of Japanese craft beers, Japanese major company beers, and really beers from around the world. I tend to focus on Japanese craft, but you know, I will review all kinds of beers. So please, let's go on this trip together, and hope you're doing well. Please take care. Bye-bye.